PRGX is into what we call audit recovery as their primary business, and recovery audit translates to analyzing transactions that happen between buyers and sellers, primarily in the retail space. And our job is to analyze these transactions, make sure that the transactions are accurate, and find discrepancies between the deals that were agreed between the buyer and supplier.
We get lots of different data types, so we look at everything from when a deal was made to when an order was placed to how it was invoiced, how it was shipped, how they actually paid it, so we look at payment information. We look at how it was sold in the stores, so we get point of sale information.
So our legacy environment was pure RDBMS, and it served us well for a number of years. But as we moved into the volumes and the unstructured space, it started breaking down. I mean, it still could serve the purpose, but processing 1 billion rows would take us 6 weeks to process versus processing something which we need in 5 days, and that's the challenge we're trying to meet. We looked at a number of options, right, for our architecture, and at the end of the day, we zoomed on Talent and Cloudera. And the way we arrived at was assessing not only the technology and the strength of the technology, which was great, but we also looked at how stable the companies were, how good their responsiveness was, how good their pricing was, and came up with these two as our final choice.
To get the data from our client into HDFS, we're using Talent. We're using Hive and Pig to process the data in a batch format to answer questions that our auditors have already asked us. Then we're using Impala when we want to make sure the data is correct.
Our legacy system would look for words by themselves, anywhere in the email. Now with the Cloudera search system put in there, we're actually looking for the words near each other. Cloudera search has allowed us to do that and hone in on those emails even quicker. Before we'd have to have somebody, okay, this is a grouping of emails of 50 of them. Go find the ones that are relevant to the sales and promotions. Well, in this case, with the new Cloudera search, we're whittling that down to 5 or 10 emails. Spark was something of a saving grace to us. We don't only look at the email, we look at enriching the email itself. Companies today are not centric to a specific locale, a country. They span. So I'm picking on a company, it could be .com or it could be .uk.com. Well, that's one vendor according to our clients. Spark, because it's distributed processing systems, allow all of those emails to get updated with that one value very quickly. Before, we'd actually have to go in, read one at a time, and update them one at a time through the system on one machine. Now, we're actually utilizing the whole cluster to help us do that.
As we've started utilizing this technology, where things took 140 hours to do before, they now take 6. That means we're delivering data much faster to the business units, so they are able to spend more time auditing, which allows them to find more money, clearly, for us.
So we had phenomenal performance benefits, right? We were anticipating 2 to 3 times improvement in performance from our legacy process. We are today averaging about 9 to 10 times, and in one case 45 times improvement in performance. So this is significant in terms of what it can do to our business and what it can do for the future of the company itself, right? We will be revolutionizing this company. We will be changing the industry because of the sheer performance that we are getting of processing these data.
In essence, this technology is enabling innovation at PRGX. So it's enabling it in the core business that we have today, which is the recovery audit business, but it also is going to enable something else for us in the future. And that is that the amount of data that we will be able to hold is going to allow us to, I think, develop new products and new services to offer our clients that we are not able to do today.
This project has frankly changed the way people view IT in the organization. Right? We were people who had to always fix things. Now we are people who are being looked up to take the company to the next level. So it's a big change. It's a paradigm shift in the way the project and IT is being looked at in the company.